So then the days are coming, declares the Lord, when people will no longer say, as surely as the Lord lives, who brought the Israelites up out of Egypt, but they will say, as surely as the Lord lives, who brought the descendants of Israel out of the land of the north, and out of all the countries where he had banished them. Then they will live in their own land. And that is literally unfolding right before our eyes. That's a Old Testament metaphor that is literally unfolding for our Messianic King, Jesus Christ. Now in Zechariah 3:8-10, it says, "Listen, high priest Joshua, you and your associates seated before you, who are men symbolic of things to come." Men who are symbolic to things to come. I am going to bring my servant, the branch, which is Jesus Christ. See the stone I have set in front of Joshua. There are 7 eyes on that one stone, and I will engrave an inscription on it. Say, the Lord Almighty, and I will remove the sin. So it says the Lord Almighty, and I will remove the sin of this land in a single day, it says. Who could do that? No other than Jesus Christ. To remove all the sins around the whole world in one single day is Jesus Christ. In that day, each of you will invite your neighbor to sit under your vine and fig tree, declares the Lord Almighty. So, little breakup. Jesus is the vine. He claimed that in the New Testament. He says, "I am the vine." He was speaking about Old Testament parables. And the fig tree is also an Old Testament parable mentioned in Jophan's prophecy in Judges chapter 9, I believe. And it's talking about political Israel. And Jesus talks about the fig tree a lot, and how we are to know the time. We're to know the season. And invite your neighbor to sit under the vine, and the fig tree represents the gospel of Jesus Christ. So that is the gospel in the Old Testament. Let me know what you think. This is an Old Testament parable. I'm looking at them and seeing if Jesus spoke about them, and he did. He did. So I hope to see you next time.